Okay, run-in number 3. My daughter asked me the other day, she goes, are you kidding me about all these run-ins? And I was like, no. And she goes, well, that's kind of weird, right? Just one after the other. I'm like, yeah, but last night the run-in happened when she was with me. So it was her choir concert last night, and I kind of saw this witness out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, I'm like, she kind of walking like her, kind of, I could tell, but I never pursued it. I was just like watching the concert. And then afterwards, I was with my daughter and we bumped into this lady, and she is part of the family I was telling you about. Like, she is a part of that family. So I have no doubt in my mind that she knows that I am an unbeliever. Would you call it apostate? Whatever you want to call it, she knows what's going on with me. I really do believe that. And yeah, her husband is an elder. I don't know. I feel like she definitely knows, but it was kind of crazy because when we ran into each other, oh, hey, hi, how are you? And I gave her a big hug. Oh my gosh, how have you been? How's your family? How's your kids? And she was telling me about her oldest, like, oh yeah, she's just graduated a couple years ago. And now she's full-time pioneering. And I was like, oh, like my heart was breaking for her daughter. Wow. When I was going to that Kingdom Hall, those 3 years when I had woken up, I had gone back in 2016, woke up in 2019. And when I had gone back, I really gravitated towards the teenagers. And I think that was because I remember myself at that age, and I remember how timid and shy and like no self-confidence, no self-worth, self-love. And when I had gone back to the Kingdom Hall, I had done some work on myself, but I wasn't where I'm at now, of course. But I do, I remember her daughter, and it made me sad to think about her going off to, working a full-time job plus full-time pioneering. It was like, oh my gosh, so sad. But it was interesting when we were talking, I never brought up being a witness or an ex-witness or anything to do with that sort of thing. She was just sort of telling me about her daughter's experience, but this lady never did say, oh, so when are you coming back to the Kingdom Hall, or anything to do with any of that stuff. And I wasn't going to bring it up, if a conversation, if it sort of leads into it, yeah, I might, I probably will say something, but this conversation never did. And we were talking about work and that stuff. And she said, well, yeah, what are you doing for work? And I'm like, yeah, the same job, and then I do life coaching on the side. I have a side business, but I didn't say I coach ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. I just thought it was kind of unnecessary, and then I walked away and I was like, oh, maybe I should have said that just for like shock value, or her to, I don't know, I kind of want to wake people up a little bit, get them talking, get them thinking. But I don't know, I never did say that, so it just didn't happen this time. But I did give her a great big hug and tell her that I missed her, and tell your kids hi, tell your husband I said hi. And yeah, just left on kind of a good note. But it's like, I know that you know, and you know that I know. I'm like, I know that you know, but maybe she felt like if she asked, then that would mean, if she said something like, well, I don't know if she would say, are you an apostate? But if she said something to that effect and I had to tell her, then it might be awkward for her. So I'm not sure why she didn't mention it. But there's a lot of times that I don't talk about anything to do with being an ex-Jehovah's Witness, except for, of course, here on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. But on the daily, I'm not really talking to people out and about it. I think of it like it's so much a part of my world, but then it's also so much not a part of my world. I don't know, that label, you know, that there's, and if you notice, like even on my Facebook groups, I have 2 of them, I don't have it like, it doesn't say XJW. In fact, a lot of people are surprised when they stumble upon these groups that, oh, it's an ex-Jehovah's Witness group, because I do say that I'm an ex-Jehovah's Witness life coach, because I think it describes what I'm up to and what, you know, what I'm interested in healing and sort of my expertise. But yeah, I guess that's sort of a side note. I'm a little bit going on a tangent, but yeah. Have you had any run-ins lately? Do you still live in the same town that you left, like when you left the Kingdom Hall? For me, I faded, and so I just abruptly faded in 2020. It was super easy to do. We were doing meetings at home on Zoom, and so one day I just closed my laptop. That was it. And then I blocked everybody, blocked all their phone numbers, blocked everybody on social media. And then they kept on sending me invites for Zoom, and I told this this elder or book study conductor, like, I'm not interested, please don't email me these anymore. And I couldn't unsubscribe from this guy, and so I had to tell him, I had to get a little bit direct, not sure what the word is. I had to tell him, listen, if I've asked you numerous times to please stop emailing me, if you continue to send me emails, I will have no choice but to report this to the authorities as harassment. Of course, I don't want to do that, right? But I just wanted him to like leave me alone. Like, I didn't need the constant reminder of like, ding, ding, you know, every Thursday, oh, here's your Zoom invite. Like, I didn't need that. I wanted to get so far away from this stuff. And look at, here I am right back in it. But now it's my choice. It's not their choice. So I like that. But yeah, that run-in number 3, and now my daughter knows that it's a real deal. I tell her, I said, no, this is real, it's really happening. And then she was there with me, and it was funny, we were laughing about it on our drive home. So yeah, have a great day, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.